time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, like told me, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win, apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, apply myself, I felt it in.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm excited about today's show. Like always, we got my man Tomo, straight from Cabo. How you doing, man? Welcome back.
Hey, man, well rested. I got a lot to celebrate. I got a lot to celebrate and a lot to talk about. I've been watching some of the shows and I've been hearing some of the things, kind of like what you said about being a Kings fan. You got people all in the comments, jumping in videos, bringing up old clips, talking about this, that, and the third. But we'll get to that, man. I'm just happy to be back talking sports, man.
Hey, happy to have you back, man. Me and Dave, we miss you, man. I feel like something was missing this whole time, so glad I had you back. And then once you come back, Dave not here. I mean, we got to get both of y'all here at the same time, man. But anyways, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with somebody that y'all know personally so they can come on and watch live with us. Use that comment section. We can see all the comments y'all be putting out throughout the show, and we're going to throw them on the screen. And Tomo, let's talk about those IG chats we got. Kind of like they got you fed up in them chats.
man, the chats they are what we publicize them to be. We not just, this is no hype here. There's no ad scene on TV type stuff where you buy it and then it breaks. No, you get one of these chats, you're gonna get your money's worth. We're gonna give you all trade news, injury news, updates on upcoming maybe fights, signings, college people committing, people in the transfer portal. And just me alluding to that, you kind of figure what we talk about in most of these chats. We got a college basketball chat. We got a college football chat. We have a boxing chat. We have an MLB chat. We have an NFL chat. And we have a NBA chat. We also have what we call the R2L, because, it's VIP, but we got to give it our own little logo. The R2L chat. That's for everyone that comes on the show. Now, mostly some things go down in the R2L chat because it's the VIP chat and everyone does come on the show. So they bring up receipts, recordings, all type of stuff that you talk about. If you want to get in any of these chats, the ones that I talked about prior to the R2L, the basketball, college basketball, NBA, football, MLB, boxing, leave your name at the bottom of the screen. In the chat. If you don't want to leave it in the chat, we're going to bring our names back up. So that way you could just hit us up and let us know what specific chat you want to be in. Or if you just want to be in all, leave your IG name and put all, and we'll add you to every chat, except for the R2L, the Refuse to Lose Sports chat. You have to come on the show to be in that chat. You automatically get into that chat once you come on the show. But if you want to just be a comment warrior, we'll let you be a comment warrior. However, come to one of these chats so things can get a little bit personal, We can really go back and forth. Or be better, come on the show, and then we can have the world see if you really know what you're talking about.
Let's get it. I like that comment warrior. Got a lot of those. All right, y'all. Last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. So we only got two topics today. We're gonna go over one basketball, one football, and we're gonna recap that Celtics versus Warriors game. All right, and I'm gonna kick this one off. So the Warriors beat the Celtics. Celtics beat the Warriors, tied the season series up 1-1. Both of them held home court advantage down. And well, look at that game. How the game started, they had Jordan Poole starting. They started Jordan Poole, went small, and the Celtics still went with their regular lineup. So it was a mismatch offensively for the Warriors in the Warriors' favor. So they were much faster. But what it did was it was also a mismatch on the other end of the court. Al Horford started off with 10 points. you know. But throughout the game, Jordan Poole, I thought he played well. I know he didn't shoot great, but he was so aggressive. He took 25 shots yesterday, had 24 points. He had a few. He had a few dunks. I think he had 3 dunks. He had a couple of threes that changed momentum. Steph Curry hit it. He had 29. Hit that 1 3 after the steal at halftime from half court. That was cool. But down the stretch, well, and also with that mismatch, Tatum had 19 rebounds because they was playing small. He had that's his career high, 19 rebounds. But down the stretch, the Warriors fumbled the bag. The Warriors up like the second half of the whole fourth quarter. The Warriors was up, and then on the last few minutes, I think it was up by like 5, and they're up by 6, and it was up by 8 or 4. Sorry, I'm messing the whole thing up. And then Al Horford hits the 3 to bring it down 1. Steph Curry hits the layup, and then Jaylen Brown comes out hit the 3. So, but the Celtics ended up closing out. Now, I do think my preseason prediction, I had these two teams meet back up in the finals. All right, and you can feel that intensity throughout that game. And I think the Warriors, I know a lot of people are counting the Warriors out. I still think they can make a run once they get to the playoffs. They're a veteran team. They still got Steph Curry at the end of the day. They still got their core. So I think they still going to make a run. That's the one team I don't want to play in the playoffs, the Kings fans, are the Warriors. But I definitely believe the Celtics will get back to the finals, all right, because I think they are the best team in the NBA right now. And defensively, since Robert Williams been back, they've been the number 1 defense in the NBA. So already being the number 1 offense in the NBA as far as offensive rating. So they look like the best team, man. They closed it out yesterday. They got Jaylen Brown and Tatum killing it, man. And then, yeah, man. So that game was good. But like I said, I got them still going back to the finals meeting again.
Do you think this is now a rivalry with these two?
Like both times they played, it was intense. The Warriors were not on a good streak when they played them the first time, and the Warriors won still. Like they both bring their A game when they play each other, and it was a low scoring game. Like they went to overtime, 106 at 106. Like that in today's NBA, that's the low scoring game.
That's good defense.
yeah, man. So they were number 1, number 2 defense last year. So I guess you can. I think the Celtics will have to beat them in the playoffs, in the finals for it to be a rivalry. That's when it becomes like I don't want this to be like the Wizards and the Cavaliers in the playoffs. You know, and the Cavaliers they always meeting, and the Cavaliers always always beating them. It's a rivalry when the other team wins. So that Kings and Lakers, it was never a rivalry because we never beat them in the playoffs. So
I mean, okay, I see what you're saying, but as a fan, it's a fan rivalry. Like as far as like sports, I agree because they got to beat them. However, to me, I think, like you said, the Celtics wake up. I think they wake up for each other. The first time they played, the Warriors were on a bad stretch, and then next thing you know, they played the Celtics and then woke them up. This game here, another moment. Don't bring up the Cavs Wizards because that's definitely was a rivalry, and I will address that on another episode.
It was.
John Wall, you still my point guard. I like that. I like that interview. But this last game, like you said, it was very defensive. Most people clown the Warriors for not really playing defense like that at times. They say they think they're more offensive, and then when they go up against the Celtics, everything just seems to click. The wise thing of starting Jordan Poole, I guess they want to start fast. It worked in their favor, on like you said, on one end. But again, your Achilles heel, if you're always good on offense, there's going to be something on defense that you lack. And for Jason Tatum to almost end up with 20 boards, that says a lot. Hopefully, you don't go down in the paint no more and thinking he Joker. Just let this one game be an anomaly. Stick to your game because I'm telling you, once you start rebounding, they're going to try to treat you like Draymond and you might lose your shot. To me, I mean, I'm looking at the stats here. I like this. I wish both of these teams do get back to the finals again so the Celtics can get their actual shot because their first go around. This is one of those moments. Yeah, it's like that moment where you get there and you're just like, your eyes get big. You know, you still like when rookie said their first game in the NBA and they play up against their favorite player. It's like, whoa, that's LeBron James. And then next thing you know, he dropping 20 on you. Like, nah, forget LeBron James. So maybe this go round, the Celtics get back. They like, all right, Steph and them old. It's our time now. And with this last game, they got the trash talk back where they gonna be like, nah, this is our game now and we can beat them. I ain't going off the headlines. They saying they want to keep that big three together, but they might end up trading them. This NBA season gonna get good with this trade deadline.
Yeah, it's coming up less than a month.
Yeah.
The Celtics shot 30. 39%, and Tatum shot. Tatum was like 9 for 25, also 9 for 27. He shot 33%, but he got to the line 12 times. I mean, all 12 was free throws because they small. Warriors playing small, but the Warriors, their starting lineup got the highest plus minus in the NBA. So that's why I'm not worried about the Warriors. I think they'll be good. They'll be good.
But
All right, man.
I was at times, it's injuries that can happen.
Yeah, injuries, and then like they coasting, man. They just trying. They don't care about as long as they get a top 6 seed, they good.
That's true.
They don't really care about nothing else. You know, they don't care about home court. When they played the Grizzlies, even though John Morant got hurt, they were not. They didn't have home court advantage. The Grizzlies did.
That's another young team they get up for too. It's personal there too.
Yeah, especially Clay.
You do.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to the topic I'm waiting to hear from you. You know, this is your topic right here. I'm gonna get the floor to you, but I'm gonna set the scene for you. All right. They came on yesterday. You was in Cabo chilling. Well, you actually came on for a second. You was at the airport.
Yeah.
You heard the whole thing. Dave said they're gonna beat y'all, but you know how Dave is. He's not gonna beat his chest. You know what I mean? And you know he gonna be calm. All right. And then he said y'all gonna win. Y'all gonna lose. You got people in our sports chat. Hey, if you want to be a part of the chat, put your IG on the comment section. The people in the sports chat, they saying that y'all got no chance, most of them. People just trolling you and the Cowboys. You know, I mean, I know you got stuff to say, so let's talk about this game.
I mean, before I left, right, you know, we were on here. Trent came on. He threw his jabs here and there. You know, he's a Tampa Bay fan. Hats off to you. Hey, shout out to Worm. You filled in for me while I wasn't here. I seen that episode. You guys were doing great. Trent, Herbo didn't make you look good neither. But I wore this hoodie for a reason when I left. Because I told y'all that when we beat Brady, I want y'all to keep that same energy because y'all was in this chat for 6 weeks. Dak throw picks. Dak do this. Oh, can I use this a quote? So we should be able to use this on YouTube. Shady McCoy, head of the Eagles Bird gang, said Dak is ass. He said all this, you know, for weeks. I had to hear about this, but people keep forgetting that every time Dak threw a pick, we won one of those games, except for Jacksonville. I'll give you that. And I heard that too, Joe, when you said, will you pick Jacksonville to beat the Cowboys? I heard that too. Yeah, I had a lot of receipts this weekend. So he won those games. The worst game he played was against the Commanders. The worst game. And I can't even say him. The whole team played bad. The entire team. And again, I like that. And the thing that makes it great is that the whole team played bad. I think the only person that stayed in DC was Brett Maher. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick recap of how I felt about that. I'm in Cabo, minding my business. It's nothing but Cowboy fans there. So you know what? After I told y'all to keep that same energy, hold on, give me 1 second. I told y'all that boy was gonna show up. Rain Dakota. It don't matter what y'all say about him. He gonna find a way to win a game. That's just what he do. You talking about a kid who was a 4th round draft pick, was the 4th person on the team. He wasn't even supposed to have been on the Cowboys. He shouldn't even be the face of the franchise. They wanted a safety to start over him. Jamil Showers, real Cowboy fans know about him. Jamil Showers, they was like, he gonna start. Dak was terrible in practice. Everybody seen what rookie Dak did to the Dolphins in that preseason game. He showed up. He started winning games. Dak threw, I think, like 4 or 5 interceptions, maybe his rookie season, you know. And then, you know, people were just like, you said, what, Joe?
It was 4, I think.
Okay. It was 4. Okay. How many games do you need to win to get to the Super Bowl? 4.
Okay,
we're not gonna say too much. You know, I'm gonna give y'all everything because we got a little bit of time. So, rookie season, they make the playoffs. They beat the Packers in the regular season, something we could never do. Beat them in the regular season, come back to the playoffs. You know, he looked a little shaky in the first half of that game because he's a rookie. Second half, woke up. It took a toe tap and a crazy field goal to win. Next year come around, you know, he builds a little bit better because everybody said he doesn't have the accuracy. Dez Bryant situation, Dez get cut. The offense is built around what? The running game. I don't think we made the playoffs that year. Probably didn't. Third season, we got the Zeke situation happening. No, second season was a Zeke situation because he got suspended. Then third season when Zeke wanted to get paid. All the Cowboy fans can jump in the comments and say, correct me if I'm wrong in this timeline, right? However, the only thing I want to say is the Cowboys had the best offensive line, we had the best running back, and we had a few tight ends and a few wide receivers. It was all offense for like most of Dak's career. The last 2 years, he finally got a defense. He finally got a head coach who actually knows how to win at times. At times, not all the time. Back-to-back 12-5 seasons. We in the playoffs. Back-to-back. I got a song I want to play because it's by Drake. It's called Back-to-Back. I keep trying to tell y'all, I don't ever want to hear about this ever again. Ever again. Not even when the Eagles go home and I try to tell y'all we will be better as friends, okay? Y'all keep jumping in these comments talking bad about my boy. He made Brady look bad. You all sat on here for 4 weeks. ESPN, Fox 5, Fox Sports. I think we're the only actual outside of content creators in Dallas. We're the only people. Yeah, I'm not playing it. You're right, Carl. Shout out to you. You should be my agent. Yeah. But people on here saying that we weren't going to win that game, that Brady is this, Brady is that. And I think four or five of us come on and say, well, the Cowboys have a chance. Dave said it for about 5 weeks. He said, y'all should win that game. I'm going to give Dave his props on that one. Mm-hmm. He called that for 5 weeks straight. He the only one that really called Brady out about his age, and he the only one that can use that argument. Everyone else, you're done, son. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Now y'all talking about Dax did what he's supposed to do, and now let's get on to this 49ers game. They building it up again. Nobody's really picking the Cowboys in this game. They're not. They're saying everything that Joe said, and I think you put that in the universe. Matter of fact, I know you did, where you're just like, well, Dak did what he's supposed to do. Now ESPN and them all saying, like, Dak's is a great quarterback, and Dak is this, and Dak is that. Like, why are they doing this? It was just one game. Respectable. And I like where you come from with your analysis. However, the reason why they have to build them up so much is because they took a number 2 on them for the last 5 weeks. That's why they got to build it back up. And now what they're doing is they're talking about how the 49ers defense, 4 or 5 people talk about the 49ers defense. Then some people they slide in this excuse. Well, Purdy isn't. He's still a rookie quarterback, but Purdy's that. And Dak is the better quarterback in the playoffs, so he should be able to win in the NFC. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it because what's going to happen is if the Cowboys lose, they can be like, well, I mean, Cowboys did Cowboys things, but the 49ers also have the best offense. And then some people will be like, how you lose to Brock Purdy? Flip it. We win. Say Dallas go out there and do the same thing they did to Tampa Bay, to that number 1 defense who has a shaky secondary. Again, Dave called it shaky secondary. Let Dak go out there and have that same game again. People just going to be like, well, I mean, the secondary wasn't that good, and it was Brock Purdy. See, you can't win. And Dallas, matter of fact, the fans and the people that talk about the Cowboys are just like Brett Maher. They just keep moving the goalposts. That's all they do is just move the goalposts. It doesn't matter. So if we end up in the Super Bowl some way, somehow, again, I said if we end up there, they're going to find a way to move the goalposts. And I'm telling you like this, you don't got to worry about copyrights. Send me the bill. I'll find a way to pay it because I'm saying some things on this show. I'm going to say some things. But let's get back to some real analysis. I had to get the fan out of me. 49ers game is going to be good. There's going to be a lot of matchups. We finally get to see the Michael Parsons versus Bosa. See who's actually the better. Well, we know who's the better, but we finally get to see the defensive player of the year matchup that everyone's talking about. Dak is the better quarterback in this situation. However, who has the better offensive coordinator / coach? The 49ers. Who has the best defensive coordinator? Some would say they kind of cancel each other out. However, you got to give an edge to the guy who doesn't let people score over 20 points.
And that's more healthy.
Are they?
Yeah, they kind of more healthy. Y'all back end is like not healthy.
But then the back end match, the only thing we got is Trayvon Diggs for real.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a good one. Dallas doesn't have any wide receivers. They have CeeDee Lamb. That's what some people say. But I seen DK Metcalf go off against Ward. You telling me CD Lamb can't do the same thing? There was moments where we thought the Seahawks was actually going to win that game, and no one in this comment section can tell me that I'm crazy. No one. There was a moment. If my boy didn't fumble at the goal line, we might have been having a different conversation. We might have been. Purdy, some of his passes, if y'all really watch that game, a few of those should have been picked off. A few of them. Dallas is opportunistic, just like the 49ers. I don't think a few of them batted passes going to keep going in the air. Nobody going to take them, Purdy. Better get sturdy. Long story short, Dallas won this game by 3, maybe by 7. But Dallas will win. We need to go in Levi Stadium. This ain't Candlestick. This ain't the 90s no more. The rivalry is renewed. This is one of the franchises that, as a Cowboy fan, if you really are a diehard Cowboy fan, you cannot stand the 49ers. It's the 49ers, then it's the NFC East, if you're a Cowboys fan, because of how intense those battles were. And the only time we really met is in the playoffs. Nobody worried about the Eagles. We see them twice a year, and we beat them almost every time we play. Every time someone brings up 3 times, playing the team 3 times, what's the team they bring up? Romo beating them Eagles 3 times. That was his first playoff win. Eagles hold on to that. So y'all need to worry about the Giants. Joe, I appreciate you letting me go on my rant. I'm calm now.
I was looking forward to this. I do want to ask you a question. What kind of game you think Dak will have?
It's going to be an average game. It's not going to be what he did last week. If anything, if Dak shows up with that same mindset he had against Tom Brady, this team will go to the Super Bowl. I promise you that. Because Dak does not like to use his legs. And the same way he played against Tampa Bay, we wasn't seeing it in the regular season, and that's why he was throwing picks. That second guessing, hesitation, pocket open up, he don't run, he's still trying to force a pass. Last week, he wasn't doing that. Dak do that against this 49ers team, we will win that game by double digits.
Let's get it. Looking forward to it. Sunday. Y'all got the night game, right? Late game?
Yep.
Yeah. So Sunday was at 8:30, 8:15 probably.
Yeah, I'm still 2 hours. But I was about to say 6. I'm still on Cowboys. Yeah, it's 8.
Yeah, it's like probably 8:15, 8:20. It probably is 6. I don't know. But it's gonna be Sunday night, y'all. And we gonna all be tuned in. Oh, by the way, tomorrow at 12, I confirmed with Donnell too. Tomorrow at 12 noon on IG Live, we're gonna have myself. I'm gonna be like Jay Crawford. I'm gonna be like the narrator. Myself, 49ers fan Dave, Cowboy Tomo, Cowboy fan, and Donnell, Cowboy fan. Live tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern time, and they're gonna talk about that game. All right. We're gonna talk about who got the best this, who had the best that, what the outcome going. We're gonna talk everything about that game. So make sure y'all tune in on IG, Instagram. Like Tomo said, first of all, you can follow the show's IG, which is scrolling right now on the bottom. Refuse to Lose Sports at Refuse to Lose Sports. The IG Live will be on that channel. It'll be on that. Matter of fact, I might use my personal one. Yeah, so you can follow me and Tomo also. All right, follow me and Tomo on that one. All right, Joe Never Lose, no IG Tomo. All right, so we're gonna get some. And then look, before we get the last words, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it with somebody that y'all know, so they can come on or go back and watch it. Right, and we're gonna break it up, the 2 topics up today, so you can go back and see it. All right, make sure you go back and watch yesterday's episode. And appreciate y'all for using that comment section. It was a short notice show. We gave y'all the time last minute, and y'all still came on, and y'all were still active in the comments, right? So appreciate y'all for that. And Tomo, lastly, let's talk about those IG chats again.
Man, the comments let y'all know exactly what the chats look like. So we have college basketball, college football, NBA, NFL, MLB, boxing. See how the list just keep growing and growing. Like, these are all the chats that you can join freely. Like Joe just showed you before, we have both of our names up here. You can also leave your IG name in the chat section or the comment section. If you're on Facebook, I think it's the comment section. If you're on YouTube, it's the chat. If you're on Twitter, just reply with your @ name. Or you could just If it's the same thing as your Twitter name, just say same and point to your name, right? But we also have the most. This is the one. This is the chat you want to be in. Right? That's why we say come on the show. Just come on the show. This is the chat you want to be in. This is the chat that got me riled up just now. You know, this is the R2L chat, the Refuse to Lose Sports chat. This chat is specifically for anyone that comes on the show and actually stands behind what they're saying. Like we said, we got the comment warriors. They go crazy. But when it's time to show up, when the bright lights is on, they shrink like Brady. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. If you want to join one of these chats, leave your name in the chat, comment, or tweet, and we'll add you. If you want to be in all, say all. If you want a specific one, leave your name in that specific chat.
I like that. Shots fired at you, Brady. Shots fired. They go to Eagles, man. All right, y'all. Oh, yeah, last words. Man, Tomo, number 3 seed. Look, you know what's crazy? Blaze tried to call me, didn't answer the phone. Cad tried to call me, didn't answer the phone. You know, David tried, my man David on the show tried to call me. I ain't answer. I think you tried to call me, I ain't answer either. J-Mo called me, picked up the phone. What's up, J-Mo? My fellow third seed. I don't talk to nobody that's third seed that's below third seed. I don't talk to nobody. If you're not third seed, don't call me. I ain't answering. All right. So me and J-Mo had a good convo. We both 3C right now, and he's in the East, I'm in the West. But on some realness, like the bean. I'm excited. We play OKC tonight. Like I said, we are the third seed. We're gonna extend that and try to catch Memphis for that number 2 seed and maybe the number 1 seed. But we were like 5 games behind that, so we got some work to do. But we do have the best road record in the Western Conference. That's a makeup of a good playoff team. All right. And our home record will be pretty good, but we started off 0-4. So, but since that, we've been very good. And Fox, it's a bonus all-star team this year. Voters, my man, they both on the bottom of the list. Come on, voters. Tune into some King games. You can't watch the game, watch some highlights. Just the crowd alone, you'll get excited. All right. So, like the bean, I'm excited about where we going. Once again, we're at 3. The Lakers are 13. Just add a 1 in front of the 3, and you'll find where the Lakers are. But I'm excited about this year.
Hey, look, man. The intro says it the best. Refuse to lose. We built to win. Cowboys, come on now. Cowboy Nation, stand up. What better way to send Tom Brady home than MLK Day? Like, come on, y'all. Like, come on. It's written for us to make the playoffs, bro. I've been saying run the ball all season. Dak ran the ball and we won. That's all we got, man. Run the ball. Hey, Eagles fans, worry about the Giants before y'all end up like 5-4. They think they jacking the beanstalk. That's why they think they just gonna climb up, steal some beans, and the Giants ain't gonna come back down here and say something. The Giants is looking for y'all. Just like while fan base is worried about one fan base. Cowboys, stand up. Rain Romo. That's what you said, Worm. Rain Romo. Dak, it's my quarterback. That's all I got for y'all.
Let's get it, man. I'm excited. All right, that's all we got for y'all today, and we'll see y'all at the next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.